Okay, so I've never taken an economics class. This means nothing because I have been studying economics my whole life, it turns out. But I haven't taken an economics class, so I don't know all the fancy words for things. But you know what I think capitalism is? I think capitalism is transactionalism. I feel like the whole thing about capitalism is that every time there is a transaction, rich people get richer. So because there are people, there are stockholders, and there are and bosses in charge of every time there's a transaction. And so if you force everything to become, if there's got to be transactions just in order for you to do anything, like access a website, or like buy something where you have to like fill out forms, or like stuff like that, like they the transactions, I think it's the transactions. Capitalism needs there to be transactions in order to be okay, because the money switching hands is where the rich people make their money. And so they don't actually care about so much about what is the amount of money within the transaction, because they'll take money from poor people because they make money just with the transaction. And so and but it's interesting because they will not market to poor people. They will only market to rich people. They're telling rich people, we want your money. Your money is the money that we want. And they're saying, poor people, we're going to offer you nothing and you're going to like it and we're going to make you pay double for it. But like, they really want our money, and they get all of it because everything is a fucking transaction. Like, and then there's overdraft there, and there's fees, and with every transaction there are terms and conditions, and I think that's really important too. The terms and conditions that that are the arbiter for the transaction, who the transaction protects, or who the terms and conditions protects is never the poor person, right? Or the person receiving something. It's definitely the stockholders. But yeah, so it's like transactions. Is that a thing? Is that like an economic thing? Does anybody know about economics?